Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We're going to be doing the God Roll Exalted Truth guide here. Um, let's pull up D2 Foundry real quick. Now, this hand cannon is very special. As a Trials hand cannon, it gets absolutely juice stats across the board. Um, it's got a really, it's got a really strong origin trait here. One of the best PvP origin traits in the game, Suro Synergy. After reloading, 40 handling, and 20% flinch resist. This is basically equivalent to another, I believe this is like 2 or 3 unflinching mods. So this is very, very powerful when this is up. When you have this up, you basically take 0 flinch. It's really, really easy to 3 taps. So we're going to play into this origin trait here, I think, for our God roll. So let's start this right column here. There's a lot of good perks we can pick from. Opening shot is good, more range, and aim assist for that first shot. That's not a bad perk. Precision instrument, not a bad perk either. On 140s, this doesn't buff your time to kill in any way or make it easier in terms of forgiveness. But it is like a pseudo range boost because as you shoot, you get more damage. So you can 3-tap from people from farther away with precision instrument. So that's not a bad perk. I would stay away from Magnificent Howl because you need those headshot kills to get the perk going. Demoralize and Repulsor Brace and One for All really PvE perks. I think the winner here, guys, is going to be Eye of the Storm because it's going to buff our accuracy as we get shot, and it's going to buff our handling. So when Suro Synergy is not up, we will get more handling from Eye of the Storm here, so that's going to be really nice. And then in this column, there's a bunch of good options here as well. If you want to play into Suro Synergy, I would really recommend either Lone Wolf, Keep Away, or Zen Moment. Keep Away really nice, obviously, because you get more range and reload speed, which is going to play into Suro Synergy. You're going to have that up more often. Keep Away is going to be really good. Lone Wolf is going to be really good because one of the weaknesses of this weapon is its aim assist stat. Rose, I believe, is a hand cannon really that like everybody uses, and that has in the mid to high 80s for aim assist. So this has 72, which is pretty low for a 140. You could use Lone Wolf here, and at base, you're going to get that plus 10 aim assist, and you're going to get an ADS speed. So it's kind of like Snapshot as well. It's Snapshot with an aim assist buff. But when you're alone, you have 20 aim assist. So if you were worried about the aim assist, you can definitely go for the Lone Wolf route. That's going to be really strong. Slideshot here is also an elite perk. I'm not going to take that away, but I think that this does work against Suro Synergy. If you were going to use Slideshot, you could always use Alacrity instead if you want to go for that kind of playstyle. But I think for this God roll, I think most people are going to get the most bang for their buck out of Keep Away or Lone Wolf here. So let's just use Keep Away just for show. Let's take off Suro Synergy there. Accurized rounds is obviously, guys, going to be the clear winner. Just a static 10 range boost. With Keep Away, we don't have the Masterwork or the barrel or the mod, and we already have 72 range. So this thing's going to be an absolute sniper. In this column here, I think there's really a bunch of good barrels we can use. Arrowhead Break, honestly, is probably not worth it because although it does give the 10 handling, you're not really going to notice that as much because we're going to have Suro Synergy up a lot. It does give that 5 recoil direction, so it's not a useless one. Chambered Compensator actually wouldn't be a horrible perk. It does give you that recoil direction boost. It does lower your handling, but again, like I've said, when you have Suro Synergy, you'll have insane handling because you get plus 40. So even this minus 5, you'll still be having 90 handling here with no handling boosting perks other than Suro Synergy. So Chambered Compensator wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Corkscrew, Extended, or Fluted, these are all good stats. Extended Barrel, I think, could be a really strong option here because you do have that minus 10 handling, but again, like I've said earlier, we've got Suro Synergy and Eye of the Storm, 2 handling boosting perks, which could work against the minus 10 that Extended Barrel gives, and it gives that range and recoil directions. That can be really strong. Corkscrew, really nice all around, but I don't think we'll need the handling, so I don't know if Corkscrew is really the move on this, unless you're using something like Slideshot. Fluted Barrel is not necessary. You don't need the handling bonus. So I really think the winners here, guys, are going to be Extended Barrel up here. Hammerforge, just nice range. And then we've got Small Bore for range and stability. Let's just go with small bore here so we can have that mix of range stability. And so, guys, we've got 79 range here. We don't have to nag or masterwork. I think the clear winner here, guys, is going to be the range masterwork. Stability masterwork is not bad. It does give you that extra bit of forgiveness. I think range masterwork, though, guys, is going to be probably the move. We still have 73 stability here. So I think this is going to be totally fine. And then we have 89 range with the masterwork. And then ballistics would be a good choice. But really, I think the stability is high enough as it is. So we could even go adept range here. We have 99 range with this roll and 98 handling with 0 synergy and 73 stability. So if we go to flinch resist here, look at the flinch resist, guys. So let's just grab the armor mods as well. Let's do targeting. Let's do unflinching here. We'll buff the aim assist even more with that. I think most people here are going to use at least one unflinching mod. 25% unflinching is insane. That first mod gives you the most because you get 25. The second only gives you 30. So I think most people are going to run that at least the one. We have 30. And let's say you have actually, I don't know, 6 resilience. I think that's like a good baseline because I think there's going to be a good mix of Titans, Hunters, and Warlocks using this weapon. So we have 36% flinch resist. Let's turn on Zero Synergy. Jumps all the way to almost 50%. And I know for myself, I usually like using 2, if not 3, unflinching mods. And so, since we have 73 stability, we have almost 60% flinch resist. I'm telling you guys, when you get shot with this thing, you're not going to notice the flinch nearly as much. Not to mention that we also have the accuracy boost from Keep Away. And if we're getting shot, we're going to have another accuracy boost from Eye of the Storm. So I think this is going to be the freest 3-tap you guys are ever going to have. Plus 99 range. We can really snipe people with this hand cannon here. So I think this, honestly, is probably my god roll. Lone Wolf you can also do if you want. You still have 87 range. You won't have as quick of a reload, so it'll be a little harder to get Zero Synergy up, but you can always use a hand cannon reloader mod. Lone Wolf, if you're worried about the aim assist, is not a bad option here. You can make it the bullets bend significantly if you have like a Lone Wolf roll here. 99 aim assist if you're alone, and 88 if you have if you're like with your teammates. So that could be really strong. And now I do let's bring up the elephant in the room here. I know a lot of people are going to want slideshot, and I also am going to want a slideshot roll. So let's build out the perfect slideshot Exalted Truth here. So since we have slideshot, guys, we're not really going to be taking advantage of Zero Synergy very often because we're going to be sliding to reload. So obviously we're probably going to use Alacrity. So if you're playing Trials or Comp or any of those like 3v3 modes, you get a bonus when you're the last person alive. That's not a horrible perk. And we're probably going to pair it with either, Eye of the Storm, Opening Shot, or Precision Instrument. I don't think we'll need Opening Shot just because this hand cannon already has so much range. Same with Precision Instrument. This hand cannons are going to have a lot of range, especially with Slide Shot if it's active. So I think the clear winner here, guys, again, is going to be Eye of the Storm, especially since it's going to give that handling bonus. We'll definitely need the handling more since we don't have Zero Synergy buffing our handling every time we reload. So let's use Eye of the Storm here. We'll go with the range Masterwork to buff the range a little bit. Accurized Round still, I think, is probably the play. And then honestly, guys, I'd probably use Fluted Barrel right here. Fluted Barrel, 73 handling. That's still pretty good. Not like the greatest. It's not the greatest handling in the world, but 73 is definitely like above average for a hand cannon. And then for adept mods, we could either use ballistics, adept range, or adept handling. I know me personally, I might even like adept handling just so it feels a little bit better and more snappy. This roll right here, if you have adept handling, would feel pretty similar to like a god roll Rose in terms of stats. It'd be really snappy with the 83 handling and then still have great range and stability with Slide Shot and Eye of the Storm. So this is something, if you were hunting a Slide Shot roll, I'd probably go for something like this. You could play into the range a little bit more, but again, whenever you slide, you do have that range boost. So I don't think range is as important on a Slide Shot roll, so I think 70 is going to be perfectly fine. You could even go ballistics or depth stability. This could be a really strong roll. 81 stability would be really, really nice for sliding, hitting those 3 taps. But I think I would go with adept handling to make it feel snappy, because when you have a slide shot roll, you're obviously going to be playing a little bit more aggressive with this hand cannon. So I think something like this, if you're going for a slide shot roll, would be the move here, guys. And so I personally am going to be excited for the keep away roll the most, I think, or the lone wolf roll, because you're going to be able to sit in the back and have those crazy easy 3 taps. And that's something unique about this hand cannon. So this is the best roll I've gotten so far. This is not like a crazy roll or anything. We've got Arrowhead Break, Tactical Mag, Lone Wolf, and Eye of the Storm. I think this is going to be really nice for the aim assist. We have a Deb range to buff the range a little bit, because 70 range is not the craziest, but it's pretty good. And I believe I have like a reload Masterwork or something, so we're going to try this roll out here. I think it's still going to be really nice, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the gameplay. Alright guys, Eventide Labs here. I'm really excited to try this Exalted Truth. This is not nearly a god roll in the slightest, but I think this hand cannon's going to be so good that I don't think it's going to matter. Like, it's so free on this thing. Did 3 taps. We got Lone Wolf. I mean, Lone Wolf especially you're going to notice the most in Rumble, because it's always at the max stacks. And so we've got Lone Wolf and Eye of the Storm. It just feels like every shot I shoot is a headshot. Let's get our health back here, reload. And look at the handling, guys. When Suro Synergy is up, it's so unbelievably fast. We even have Eye of the Storm here buffing our handling. If it ever Eye of the Storm isn't up. It's just so free, guys. I cannot stress how easy it is to hit crits with this thing. And this is the Lone Wolf one. If you have the keep away one instead of the Lone Wolf one, you're definitely sacrificing some aim assist, but I think it's still gonna have a bunch, and you will have more range to compensate. So, guys, I swear, it's like I don't even have I even hit a body shot with this thing yet? Like, it's just so free. Let's just reload and get our Source Synergy. Why not? Make it even easier on ourselves. And then he threw a shield straight to the dome, and my hand cannon didn't even move, guys. This thing is OP. Oh, a little messy there, but still got the job done. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't have shotgun ammo, but holy crap. I'm gonna have to get back into trials more after. I'm gonna be a little bit busy the rest of Valentine's Day, but maybe tomorrow I'm gonna have to get back in there and really start grinding, because I don't want to be left without a perfect roll of this thing. Lone Wolf does also feel really nice, guys, just because that ADS speed boost. It does feel really, really snappy. Oh my god, the handling right there, guys. But yeah, I'm a huge fan so far. Oh, a couple of misses there. Oh, he slugged me. Good shots. But man, and my roll is mediocre. Absolutely mediocre. And it still feels this good. And there's definitely a good tech with this weapon where you can be full on ammo, but if you know you're about to get into a gunfight, just shoot the bullet once and reload so you have Suro Synergy. And then you have the extra flint resist and handling. Like, he's spamming with that scout rifle and it's not moving. And that handling boost too, helping me switch to my shotgun. Aw, hadn't have my shotgun ammo to defend myself there, but this thing is incredible. I wish with the glow for the Trials weapons they went, oh my god, it's just so easy with this thing. I wish with the glow, like, you could pick whichever one you want, but oh well. Small price to pay. But yeah, guys, I cannot stress this enough. It's a must. This is a must-have energy hand cannon here. Alright, guys. So after using this mid-roll of Exalted Truth, I mean, it's got Lone Wolf Eye of the Storm, but everything else is kind of bad. I'm definitely gonna be farming more for this thing. I hope you guys have some really good luck when it comes to getting these drops. And guys, you don't even need to go flawless to get this. Just play games and you will get the Exalted Truth Adept. Even the normal version is still going to be really, really strong. It's going to have like maybe 1 or 2 less stat points across the board. So it's basically going to be the same thing. Again, I think for most players, that keep away Eye of the Storm roll or this Lone Wolf Eye of the Storm roll is going to be the best option for most people. But I know a lot of people are going to go for that slideshot roll, including myself. So good luck out there, guys. And I hope you guys get this the God roll Exalted Truth. And I'll catch you guys next time.